plane was ready to head off for Japan, carrying a single bomb that would destroy a city and kill 70,000 people in an instant. The bomb would launch the atomic age with a fearsome new weapon that would change the world forever.
I could sit there and I could look back like this and I'd say, that's an atomic bomb back there. Grace, that's an atomic bomb back there.
This is the story of the day they dropped the bomb, told by the people who were there. The team who dropped the atomic bomb. The people who made the bomb. And the people who were in Hiroshima when the bomb fell on their city. Rare survivors who were close to ground zero on that day.
I look up the sky and then I saw the airplane.
When the flash came, I saw bombs from my crews, just like looking X-ray.
My body was thrown up into the air.
Timer.
Don't come near the wall. There was no question that the future of the world was going to be different.
Yeah, we gotta go to the store tomorrow, pick up some bottles and some pacifier.
Oh.
Okay? You know who that's for?
Yeah. Bombing.
In the spring of 1945, the Mariana Islands in the South Pacific are the busiest air bases in the world, as America launches around-the-clock bombing raids on Japan. The crew who will drop the atomic bomb on Hiroshima are gathering on Tinian Island, recently captured from the Japanese.
No.
Tinian will be the launch pad for the first atomic attack on Japan, 1,500 miles away. Crews, some as young as 19, know the hazards of war. Planes limp in from bombing raids with injured and dying crews. The assignment to drop the first atomic bomb is an entirely new challenge, with unknown dangers and unimaginable responsibilities. Now, two young American airmen are about to discover that they will have a crucial role in a mission that will change history.
Somebody
24-year-old Dutch Van Kirk thinks his combat missions are over.
their goggles today, huh?
Huh?
Somebody lent you their goggles
Then he
today?
gets a surprise phone call
Yeah.
from an old commander.
One of my
Paul
friends
Tibbets.
from Mackay.
Where you get his goggles, Paul Tibbets?
Huh?
Where you get his, well, I know who it is.
I think
You're
it's
the only
the
guy
same
that
thing,
told me at 5
same one
o'clock
as
in the morning.
mine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He says, I got a new room. And he says, we're going overseas. I can't tell you what we're going to be doing.
Because he said they kept coming off.
And a short note. And
But his was bigger than mine.
Tibbets has also contacted another old crew, Bombardier Tom Farabee. Farabee and Van Kirk have flown regularly with Tibbets in bombing raids over Nazi-occupied Europe. They call themselves the Three Musketeers.
I wouldn't say we were cherry-picked for anything except drinking.
Tibbets' elite new squadron is the 509 Composite Group, codenamed Silver Plate. The squadron's assignment is to drop the atomic bomb. The story behind the dropping of the first atomic bomb begins 4 years earlier. A surprise Japanese attack on the American base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii brings the United States into World War II.
Undeclared war on the United States. The crime of the century. Murder of the innocent.
For scientists like Robert Crone, a 25-year-old physicist at the University of Wisconsin, it's a trigger that will lead him to work on the atomic bomb.
The Pearl Harbor attack was a terrible, terrible thing, all without warning. And then following that, there are many, many atrocities from the Japanese all over the world.
The newsreels of the time reflect the bitter hostilities of a world at total war.
In their uncivilized methods of sadistic persecution, worthy rivals of the Nazis in Europe.
If you lived in that time, you had an entirely different feeling about the Japanese than people do today.
Before the attack on Pearl Harbor, Adolf Hitler's armies had swept across Europe and into the Soviet Union. The Allies are in retreat across the world. President Franklin Roosevelt was warned that the Nazis could be planning a nuclear weapon. In December 1941, Roosevelt authorizes the development of an atomic bomb, codenamed the Manhattan Project. From 1942, the Manhattan Project will expand to employ 130,000 people across America and around the world, working in total secrecy to build an atomic bomb. President Roosevelt dies before the bomb can be tested.
Harry S. Truman took the momentous oath of office as President of the United States. With the world at war, he accepted the gravest responsibility in world history.
The Manhattan Project is reaching a critical stage. The new president must quickly understand the terrible responsibilities of the new threat. George Elsey is a young naval officer working in the communications center at the White House.
President Truman knew absolutely nothing about the Manhattan Project until after he'd been president for about 10 days. And the Chiefs of Staff of the Army and Navy came to the White House and briefed me in full. And at the end of the session, they asked, should we continue? And the answer was emphatically yes. And do you think we should use the bomb if it works? And the answer again was emphatically yes.
With Berlin in ruins, Nazi Germany surrenders. The ending of the war in Europe has eliminated the prime target for the atomic bomb.
But let us not forget for a moment the toils and efforts that lie ahead. Japan, with all her treachery and greed, remains unsubdued.
The war with Japan is still raging, with American casualties mounting as they fight across the Pacific, island to island. The American assault on Iwo Jima sees some of the bloodiest fighting of the war.
The island was defended by thousands of jets, every one of whom was prepared to die for his emperor.
The Japanese defenders refuse any thought of surrender, and for the first time, Marines lose more men killed and wounded than the Japanese. U.S. commanders now predict that an invasion of Japan could cost more than 1 million Allied casualties. President Truman decides that the atomic bomb should be dropped on a Japanese city as soon as it is ready. But there's still no bomb. In the empty desert of New Mexico, at a site called Trinity, populated only by rattlesnakes and tarantulas, scientists and construction teams prepare for the first ever test of an atomic bomb.
There were two versions of the bomb. There was the little boy and the fat man. Now the little boy is actually the bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima. And And the fat man was the bomb that was dropped on Nagasaki.
Scientists are confident the uranium-fueled little boy will work. But now they need to test the plutonium-fueled Fat Man.
The reason for running the test on the Fat Man was that plutonium was a brand new element that had never been known before.
But there is still barely enough plutonium in the world to fuel the first bomb. And even after 2 years of intensive work, no one is sure what might happen. Jack Abbey is a photographer with the Manhattan Project.
It was crossed fingers and it was not all that confident. They actually started a bet, and the bet went all the way from zero failure, complete failure, to setting the universe on fire.
Just 4 days before the test, the plutonium core of the bomb, the size of an orange, arrives from the Los Alamos laboratories on the back seat of a Honda sedan. A scientist describes it as warm, like a live rabbit. As the moment to detonate the bomb approaches, set for 4:30 a.m. on July 16, 1945, scientist Louis Hornig is watching for the explosion from a distant mountain top. As the minutes tick by, she's sure the bomb is a dud, and she heads for her car.
And as I put out my hand for the ignition key, this thing went off in front of me. It was really an incredible sight. I don't know what any of us might have expected. The heavens were boiling.
Jack Abbey gets the only color photo of the first atomic explosion. In just 21 days, an atomic bomb will fall on Hiroshima.